Hello and welcome to another day in paradise, and welcome to another edition of the Unapologetic Negropian. In today's video, guys, I'm having some really crazy comments being put in my comment sections of some of my videos. I wanted to talk to you today about two comments left by the same person, and God, guys, is it a comment? Listen to this.
How would a black American, FBA, be jealous of anyone from Africa? Are you serious? Black Americans created and built the most richest and powerful country on the planet. People worldwide imitate and admire us. Africans literally are dying to get to America. We are the best thing to come out of Africa. Africans have their own countries and endless resources, but live in abject poverty. Now the Chinese are the new colonizers. Black Americans don't run. We stay and fight for our rights. The Chinese were abusing Africans in China. No, African leaders dared to speak out. None of their countrymen dared to harm a hair on a Chinaman's head in Africa. If you want or fix Africa, give black Americans total control and get out the way. It will be Black Wall Street times 1,000.
What do you think of that? Okay, we're going to go into this. We're going to discuss it. First, I'm going to ask you to please like, subscribe, share, click the bell notification, and please consider supporting the channel on our Patreon, link in the description. I'd also like to ask you to please follow the Oversight channel, the channel that is there to help you to invest on the African continent, both safely and securely. Link also in the description. What happened? Now, about, a year ago now, a lot of conversation struck up between the African American community and those people in the wider diaspora. A specific demographic of the African American community, those people who call themselves FBA, to differentiate themselves from newly emigrated Africans to the United States of America, those people who also call themselves ADOS. The guy who is speaking in this comment, though, his name's Ben Yosef. So I have a feeling that he's actually part of the Black Hebrew Israelites. He is a special kind of guy. So last year we had quite a number of these guys coming on, giving us their opinion on reparations for those people who are descendants of slaves, and more specifically what they were planning to do with those reparations. I had a feeling that they were kind of angry. That's okay, isn't it? Look at what they did to our ancestors. Shouldn't we be angry? Yeah, but shouldn't we be angry at the descendants of the colonialists that took part in these crimes? Yeah, it's kind of weird because those people don't seem to be angry at them. They seem to be angry at us, other black people who are not either descendants of slaves or American descendants of slaves. I just find it so weird that they have misdirected their anger onto people who are, for a greater extent, totally innocent. So I want to more focus on what this Ben Yosef was saying. So in the first comment he was saying that there is absolutely no need for a black American to be jealous of an African. Now, I think most people are going to understand that that's not the case, and that I will sometimes envy Africans because they have a tight, firm grip on who they are and where they come from. They know their culture, they know their background, they know their history. They don't need to look into a book that was written by Northern Europeans in order to find that out. So what I said, I think, still rings true. There will be some Americans and some Caribbeans and some Brazilians who are going to look at some Africans with envy. And vice versa, there are going to be some Africans who are going to look at a lot of Americans the same way. What Ben Yosef was saying, I think, was wrong in this instance. Okay, it feels weird having to explain this. I thought we cleared this up. Okay, Ben Yosef does not speak for the entire ADOS, FBA, African American community, whatever you want to call yourself. Ben Yosef speaks for himself, and he speaks for a tiny niche group of people So now I want to turn my attention to something else what he said. Ben Joseph spoke about if the FBA community had a hold of the resources, that they were able to manage the copious resources, natural resources that Africa has at its disposal, that Africa wouldn't be in the same place where it is today, and they would build it into another United States of America, just like they built the United States of America. I don't even know where to start with this. If you've been watching my YouTube channel for a prolonged period of time, you would know that this was nothing but a fallacy. You would know that corruption would probably go even bigger if the FBA managed to get a hold of those resources. We've known this because we see a lot of them coming over to Africa now. And what are they like? You know what they're like. These people are geared up to make money. But are they geared up in order to share it amongst other Africans, most of whom they don't even like anyway? Do you think they would trust them? I don't think so.
When did it become Black Americans, FBA's duty to rebuild Africa? It should be the other way round. Africa has way too many resources to be needing any handouts from the FBA. Funny, we became the richest blacks on the planet without a come up from anybody. Not even the USA government have chipped in.
Let's ask this question to the African Continentals. Which one of you guys believe that Americans should help you to build your country, to build Africa once again, because it needs building? Not one of you think this way. I can answer this for you. I have no idea. It's almost as if some people are delusional. Nobody wants you to do anything. I think talk is cheap. If you want to do something, do something. And if you want to believe something, believe it. It's up to you. We live in a free world and you are all entitled to your own opinions. It's the reason why I love YouTube and the reason why I never delete any of these comments on the African continent and the wider diaspora. Like you said, you became the richest blacks on the planet. People want to imitate you. People want to be you. Yes, this is all true. African Americans are the richest on the planet and everybody wants to be you. And the reason why everybody wants to be you are reasons that you may not understand. We love African Americans because we love their humility. We love their intelligence. We love their eloquence. We love everything about them. There are a small group of African Americans that many people don't like. Many people don't like them because they are not humble. They do not show humility. And those types of people are people like you, Ben Joseph. We don't like people like you because you are not giving the wider African American community a good name. People look at you and they frown. They don't want to talk to people like yourselves because they know they're going to get anger, they're going to get bitterness, and they're going to have it directed at them for no apparent reason. I think that there are many African Americans who don't want Africans to come to America simply because they know how to work America. They know how to take advantage of the system, and somehow they know how to outperform not just Black Americans, not just FBA, but also white Americans too. There are so many Africans, West Africans who come over there who wipe the floor with white Americans. Maybe it's their work ethic. I think there is so much for us to learn from one another. I know it sounds like a bit of a cliche, but if we could all just get along, we would be able to make this world into a much better place for everyone. So guys, what do you think? Do you think that the FBA would be better in taking care of Africa's resources? Do you think that they have the ability to build another United States of America with all the infrastructure, all the army and all the bells and whistles? Do you reckon the FBA could do that if they had a hand on the resources on the African continent? Let me know in the comment section below. It would be really good to hear your opinion on this. So guys, it's the middle of the night. yeah, I'm just finishing up this video, so I'm gonna say thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. I'd like to give an extra special thank you to my Patreons, and I'll see you in the next one. Until the next time, please think twice. Torabit.